Hey guys, welcome to the YouTube channel, and today I am going to take you around Colmar. And to start about Colmar, it is one of the most beautiful small towns of France, and if you just walk into this town, you will feel that the houses, the lanes, the canals are just come out of fairy tale book. And I cannot wait to show you how this beautiful place looks.
Colmar is located in northeastern France, next to the mighty Rhine River and on the border with Germany. The Alsace region has been passed back and forth between France and Germany over the years. The results reflects as an incredible mix of both cultures. Colmar is a perfect place to wander around and see what you come across. The locals are so proud of their houses. Every house is neatly painted and maintained. And you would find the decorative lamps, clocks, hearts, cycles, flowers hanging on the walls of these beautiful pasted colored houses, and wooden shutters, twisted cobble streets, and window box draped with blooms. This is a total walker's paradise, and everything is compact and a feast for the senses. These historic buildings are built as early as 1537, and it is a breathtaking view, and it's considered to be the most picturesque place in the Alsace region.
If you're flying in, the nearest international airport to Colmar is Strasbourg.
There are different ways to reach Colmar as it's easily accessible by train. It is just 35 minutes from Strasbourg and 45 minutes from Basel or 2 hours from Zurich. Because Colmar is in the border of Switzerland and Germany, you can take a train or buses from either of the countries.
This town is so small, and most of the tourist attractions are in the old town of Colmar. So I would suggest that you can check out hotels and Airbnbs. So I stayed in Airbnb, which is right in center of the old town. It's called Grand Rue Road.
So we are staying in this Airbnb in the center of this Colmar, and it's very automatic the way they hand over the house and the keys. So the host will usually send you a mail like one day in advance, one day before you check in, and everything is instructed. Like for example, to get the keys, you need to come to this window and open this box, and then he will share you the personalized passcode. So enter the passcode and you will get the keys. Ta-da!
And we had an amazing experience with this Airbnb stay where we stayed for like 2 days.
Colmar is really small, and I would recommend that it is best to walk around this cobble street. That is when you will have time to admire the beauty of this medieval town and these beautiful houses around. So every corner of Colmar you would find these boards which have the icons of all the historic places or the must visit places to see. And there is also a self-walking tour. You would have to find a gold colored triangle on the pavement of the self-walking tour, which has a Statue of Liberty emblem on it. So the essence of this emblem is the sculptor Frederick, who has designed the Statue of Liberty, was born in Colmar, and to honor his 100th death anniversary, there is a huge the Lady Statue of Liberty. It was built in Colmar, just outside Colmar. If you do not wish to walk, there are other modes of transport like a horse chariot, hop on hop off bus, toy train. And also what caught my attention was there is a small green color minibus which is only dedicated for physically challenged and older citizens to go around the place. So this is so well planned and beautifully organized.
There are a few must-see places in Colmar which I am going to show you around in this vlog.
Fister's house is one of the most beautiful and colorful buildings in Colmar, and everybody wants to get a picture clicked in front of this house. This house was built in 1537 and it is famous for its octagonal front and a wood gallery on the exteriors of this house. Venice or Little Venice is my personal favorite place in Colmar. I love walking across these canals, especially when you look at these perfectly road half timbered houses. These colorful houses as a background, these houses have been colored based on the occupation of the particular household. For example, the farmer's house would be in one color, the carpenter's house would be in another color, and so forth. And also, if you wish, you can even take this little canal boat ride to enjoy this perfect view of this little Colmar. This house was also built in 1537. The reason this building stands out is because of its delicately painted panels, elaborate oriel window and the carved wooden balcony. And the paintings which stands out on this window belong to the German emperors of 15th century, and you would not see these paintings in any other house in Colmar. As you walk along the cobble streets of Colmar, you would not miss this huge tower of the St. Martin's Church. This church is a wonderful example of Gothic architecture, and it was constructed between 13th to 14th century. As you walk inside this church, you would see these magnificent walls along with 15th century stained glasswork and a fine carved woodwork. I was totally mesmerized with the intricate design of the woodwork in this church confession boxes, and it's one of the must places to see, and this architectural style reflects the true grandeur of a medieval cathedral. Food in Colmar is absolutely delicious, especially if you like German and French cuisine. While you walk across these cobble streets, you will find different restaurants which serve fresh French and German cuisine. However, you can also find a couple of Italian places which serve fresh pasta and fresh baked pizza. I did spot one Indian restaurant. It's called the Lee Maharaja. The food and the services is so horrible that I would not recommend this place. If you're staying in Airbnb and would like to cook your own food, there are two places in Colmar. One is the covered food market hall, where you can get fresh cheese, vegetables, fruits, and also fresh baked croissants, pizza base, everything. Also, there is a supermarket right in center of Colmar where you can buy your staples and groceries from there. And don't forget to taste the local beer and wine. And wine is pretty cheap in this supermarket.
Look what I bought.
The shopping in Colmar is very simple. While you walk across the street, you will find little boutiques of French clothing, and French curtains and French laces are very famous. However, what caught my attention is when I went to this covered market hall in Colmar, it has this one shop which sells these garden decorative things, be it an umbrella, chandeliers, wall hangings, bird houses. This is like one of the prettiest shops, and I wish I really can carry these to India. They are very, very well crafted shops. You would find these beautiful little huts with different designs and sizes all over Colmar and other parts of Alsace region. So the significance of these little hearts on the doors meant that the woman inside is either getting married or available. So this is one of the cute tradition that they follow.
The wine tasting in Colmar is very famous because this is considered to be one of the must things that you should do when you're especially in Alsace region of France, and there are many tourists who come exclusively to go around these medieval towns of France and taste different wines and and shop some for themselves. So this is Colmar, and I absolutely loved going around this little town, and I had clicked so many pictures, and this town is so beautiful. Also, here's a tip: if you want to explore other villages, there are around 7 to 10 villages that you might want to see. So I initially wanted to book a tour for all these villages where they pick you up from one place in Colmar and then they'll take you around 4 to 5 villages, depends on what package you take. When I did my own research, I realized that this tour is ridiculously expensive. It almost costed us 25,000 per head, which also includes a wine tasting. So when I did my research, I found out there is one bus which is an hop-on hop-off bus, and the ticket is as low as 7 to 8 euros per head, and this bus would take you to different villages. So it would first drop you at first village, and then you have 3 hours time to explore the village, walk around, take pictures, eat and see everything, and then in another 3 hours you would get the next bus and you hop on that bus and you can go to the next village. So in this my entire whole day, in which I covered 4 villages, it just costed me around 10 euros barring the food expenses. And so please do not go for the package tours, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and please do like, comment and share, and also please ping me on Instagram at Pinkpebble if you have any questions. Thank you guys, you have a lovely day.